Hello guys, it's Sunscreen here, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, today we're going to be looking at version 27.10, the first big update of Season 7. This is now the first update that's finally been added today. Yeah, so we're going to go through it all today and find out what's new. Not because I know what's been added, but we're going to go through it together. So, the first thing you'll see in this update is this gigantic location here. This is where the Oath Beyond have been digging out from the ground, not from the ground, but like, they've been digging this massive hole. So as you can see, like, let's imagine that also landmarks can now be seen on the map. That's one of the new changes to the update. But there's this brand new location. So I haven't changed it yet, but these landmarks will be in green instead of yellow. But new locations will always be in yellow, so then you'll know which ones are original. So by landing in the middle here in this green zone, you can did it not? Focus on land. Yeah, okay, there we go. So you'll reveal the name as Shattered Gemstone. This is where the Oath Beyond have gone hard at work and they found a bunch of these red gemstones. But what's unique in this update is that you can break them. I keep putting on one. You can pick them. You can break them to collect it. Gemstones, or like powdered gemstones. As when they break, that's what happens. Now you need about 41 in total if you want to be able to buy the 2 new weapons that have been added in today's update as well. I'll go over that in just a second. So yeah, so one of the other changes, one of the new changes that have also been added in this update is that the fishing spot has been removed. Well, not really. So over here you'll now notice that it's no longer a fishing area, it's now a workshop. The fishing is still in game, but it's over in the pirate ship now. So this is where it holds some new weapons that have never been added before, but you can only get them if you have the right amount of gemstones. And hopefully this will work, because I did have to change it multiple times. So when you do come in, you'll find these 2 new weapons here. You'll find a SMG and a pistol. So as it implies, you would need a certain amount of gemstones. The SMG requires 15, the mythic pistol requires 36. So you'd need about 41 in total to be able to get them both. So there we go, and we got the gun. So this is the new heisted run and gun SMG. As the name implies, it most likely means that if you were to hit someone, it gives you some speed boost. Now this weapon is reactive as well. It changes colour, but if you dance near it, depending on how fast the emo is, it will actually change colour rapidly. Now that's one of the many guns that have been added in today's update. Now this is the mythic pistol. Never in GunNite's history has there ever been a pistol that has been this high in rarity. So yeah, so that's the mythic pistol, and this is the heisted run and gun SMG. Now that's not normal. Now let's go on to the storyline updates. Now it's best I talk about this now whilst I'm on my way there. But this first NPC, so there's 3 NPCs in total that have been added, and they are Jonesy, and 2 other NPCs. Well, Jonesy and been at the start, but the 2 NPCs are new. Right, we're here anyway, so basically the story of this is that Jonesy is on his own and no one is here, like the 6 aren't here. So if we then talk to Jonesy, he says this: I had recently found out that there's still 4 remaining members of the 6, so what I've done is I've been working on a rift gate to find them. Hopefully this means that the 4 members of the 6 can help us further into uncover the mysteries on the island. I still have no clue who the Oath Beyond is, but I'm starting to get a feeling that maybe destroying the reality point might have been a bad idea. So what Jonesy has finally noticed is already, within the first update of Season 7, is that he's now realized that destroying the reality point may have not been a good idea. Because now the island is stuck in between 3 different timelines, and that could badly affect the future. Yeah, here's his rift gate. As you can see, it looks like it's complete, but it still needs more stuff added onto it, and plus the whole portal's not covered, like it's only in the middle. But as you can see, Jonesy's hard at work at making this rift gate possible. But besides that, he's not the only NPC in the game. There's actually 2 other so this new version 27.10 update added 2 new NPCs to the game. And let's just say that all 3 of these NPCs combined reveal quite a bit of the storyline. Now to find this NPC, you gotta go to one of the futuristic buildings that have been scattered around the island. To find this, you just simply go right next to the snowy PY and you'll be up by the mountains. Just parkour your way up there. And there he is. So this is one of the new NPCs, Vaporizer. So if we talk with him, he says, hello there, you might not know me, but I'm on the good side here. Your friend doesn't know that there's a way to go back in time and get the reality point back. It's a risky situation, however, it's our only option left at this point. So what he's saying is that, because he's from the future, he knows that if we can go back in time, we can go back to where it first all began, get the reality point from there, and because the past has already ended, it won't affect the future. Well, no, because the Chapter 1 island of GunNite was destroyed by the reality point, so I guess it won't affect it anyway. So basically that just means that by going back in time, they can get the reality point back, and then whilst them 2 are doing that, Jonesy could also get the rift gate done before that, so that he can try and get the other 4 members of the 6. Because there are still 4 members of the 6 remaining. If I haven't said it already, basically the Founded and the Scientism are the only ones that have technically died. I wouldn't say they're dead, but I would simply just say they've died. They've gone missing. And ever since the start of Season 7. Or ever since the fracture event of Season 6. So the question is, so we don't know where they've gone, to answer the question. So basically Season 7 starts off with the first time that Jonesy is now got no one to help him and he's on his own. That's what Jonesy thinks, but he doesn't know that there's actually 2 other people that are on the island as well. Besides the loopers, which are just people who play Battle Royale, if we picture like the island, the Battle Royale map, but only with storyline characters that are having to fix it, really there's only 3. And only the Vaporizer knows a lot about what to do, and Jonesy's just confused. So let's just say there might be a lot of storyline challenges and quests that are going to be added, because this part of the storyline is really important, and it can determine whether or not we survive until Season 8. But anyways, with that out of the way, the final NPC can be found right in front of the entrance to the Earth Beyond, which is the name of the location over in this side where the medieval biome also sits. And his name is Zangar the Guardian, implying that he's now, well, as you talk to him, he says, "You might not know me, but I'm a recruited..." Sorry, it's a burp coming through. "You might not know me, but I'm a recruited member of the Earth Beyond, so I suggest you back off before you get in Xeno II's way." So because this guy is a recently recruited member of the Earth Beyond, this meant that when he speaks to you, he forgets to not say Xeno's name. And then when I haven't put it, but I need to put Y. It still says OK, but I need to put Y, I forgot. When you say Y, that's what I'm going to put, he says, "I've already said too much." And then he stops talking. Implying that basically, so if you remember back then, in like chapter 3, season 4 and 5, you'll know that Xeno, sorry, or however you want to pronounce it, was the villain of chapter 3, season 5, Lockdown, if you remember that. It's in the GunNite playlist, by the way, so you should go check that out. But anyways, you should check out the GunNite playlist anyway. I'm going to change the name of it, but you should check it out anyway, because it has the full storyline from beginning to where we are now, so then you can get caught up with what's going on. But in all seriousness though, so Xeno was the villain of chapter 3, season 5, Lockdown, and ever since we defeated him, he created a snapshot of himself, which is a younger version of himself from way back in the past. And what he's done is he sent his younger self, which is now known as Xeno II, because it's his second version of himself, his younger self, and sent him to create his own group known as the Earth Beyond. So basically, the theme is past, present, future. Like that's literally the name of the theme. But at the same time, it's also like it's a battle: past versus present versus future. Now, the rest of the map changes. Funny enough, so sadly, there are a few things that are not good things about this update. So this update removed an entire location known as Towering Pyramid. You might have seen it in my season 7 trailers, but it used to be right here, and now instead it has a now instead it's just all a massive bush instead. The reason why Towering Pyramid was removed during the first update was because the game needed extra space even to be able to add more of the stuff for the first update. So in order to make that possible, the POI had to get removed, otherwise the update wouldn't add much. Basically, every update is meant to add a lot to make the game more fun and not get boring very quickly. Now, the last remaining map changes include, so now the only things that are left are so a bug was fixed as well. And a gas station was removed, and as you can tell, it's because it's actually right here inside of the wall. The message is not changed. We're going to go into create mode to find, since it will take forever to go all around and find them. So one of the other things that was added in this update, which can only be found in spawn before you step in the middle, before you step in the middle trigger inside these clocks, just pretty much start the timer, is that you can find a new tab called schedules. Now, this hasn't changed since the start of the season, but I'll probably add more anyway. But yeah, so The new schedules tab allows you to look at pretty much everything that is happening after a certain amount of time. So for example, the long awaited Mortarok 13 collab, aka Dayton's collab, starts in approximately 11 days. And that's because it starts on the 15th of March. Today is the 4th of March, so 11 days ahead would be the 15th. Once that collab starts, there'll be like quite a lot of weapons, consumables, map changes, and basically a lot to make the collab actually possible. So besides that, I think that's pretty much all the map changes wise. If you're ever wondering, the new consumables that were added in today's update . Okay, so I've given myself all the items that are added in today's update. All the new consumables, so we're gonna do them like far away somewhere, so maybe like all the way in the corner somewhere, like, yeah, maybe over here. So one of the new consumables we got was a bush grenade. Actually, we'll throw it over here somewhere. As the name implies, this new consumable added in the update allows you to throw down a bush wherever you are. Now, let me just test this. So yeah, if you're ever wondering, do not try to throw it in like the old medieval biome or something like that, as it will not change the color or even work. So, another new, these are put in the consumables. Well, they are. This next consumable is a cardboard box. It sounds normal, but what it does is it allows you to hide and walk around as a basic box. So if you're ever gonna hide, make sure to hide somewhere where it actually makes sense. Otherwise, you're probably gonna get found easily. Now the last consumable, because the Guardian Shield is added as a weapon, is known as a slapberry. Since the slap juice has returned at the start of season 7 as a new consumable, instead of initially, if that didn't happen, the slap juice was going to be added in today's update. But since the slap juice has returned since the start of season 7, the new consumable instead is slap berries. Same thing implies, gives you infinite stamina and health or shield. Instead, it's a fruit. Now lastly, the last new item added for today's update, which concludes the 27.10 update, is the Guardian Shield. What this does is that it allows you to pull up your shield and hold it out to protect yourself from any danger in front of you. But you don't have to hold it, instead you can actually throw it like a consumable, and it allows you to throw it down and for you. But yeah, so that will conclude everything that's been added in version 27.10. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next small update or whatever happens next in season 7. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.